What up, TIs? Whew, it's February 23rd, 2022. Just got back from Dunkin'. It's early. I went to the gym today. Nobody followed me there. It was cool. I did watch it really well. I had a prayer before I left anyway, so maybe that helped. But yeah, I was ready in time to go. Only one person honked the horn when we got down the block. You know. But that was it. I didn't really see any perps there, which was good. But it was perfect because I was doing my my weights in the window where you could see me. So I was looking out the window while doing the weights, and there was no perps. So I was shocked. I wanted them to see me. See how many pounds I was lifting. So now I get here, Dunkin'. It was kind of packed. What? There's something. So anyway, there was one perp. He walked past Dunkin' and smiled at me. I was like, okay. Like, you know how some of them, they actually have balls and they either smile at you or something, or look at you and not get angry? Yeah. Like, alright. There was one perp that walked past the house early when I heard a car come down and honk. I mean, he didn't really do much. He had his hand in his pocket. That was it. Oh my god, how many fucking times is she gonna press the one? That's because I'm sitting out here, that's why. No, this girl's doing it. Really, girl? Stop that shit. So, it's nice. It's a little chilly today. Well, you know, it's winter out, so it should be chilly a little bit. Yeah, perps in the crowd yesterday. It rained a lot yesterday. So much rain. For some of the perps, they can't get wet. They might melt. Or they might burn like the gremlins. They're gremlins, they are. There was a guy that grew up in the program. Like his parents put him in the program. And they kept doing experiments on him. And they gave him all kinds of drugs. And then he saw the gremlins. He's like the ones from the movie. And he was running around like in the place where he was at. So those are real spirits. So, you know, people conjure up spirits. They're doing witchcraft behind closed doors. You know, they got the Ouija board and candles and stuff. You never know. It could be. It could be those types of spirits are jumping into these gang stalkers, and they act like that. They really, literally act like gremlins. I know, even though there was no cars coming by either. It's too cold for that. We're good. I did see some gang stalkers hanging around about 2 blocks away. We turned the corner. There was a laundromat, and instead of waiting inside with the laundry, they were outside. There were like 4 or 5 of them. But the older man was like looking at me more than the other young guys. And he was like pretty pissed that I was in a car. was like, what are you pissed about? That I'm in a car. Like, the stupidest things pissed them off. Booty Bandit number 6, the Verizon Booty Bandit. Of course, I saw him because Verizon right next door. He saw me today. He was a little annoyed. Well, he did come by earlier because he lives down the block. I didn't know this until I saw him outside at the same time as me once. I don't know if I filmed him, but I was like, oh, that's where you live. That's why you think you know me. Hey, have a good weekend. So, he looked at me too. Same reaction all the time. Because, I didn't give them the reaction they wanted, so they get mad. All they're bad. But when Valentine's Day was here, I was at Dunkin'. He was all too excited. He got picked up by a guy. But he was very excited. He ran in the car. He jumped in the car so fast, they sped away fast. I'm like, oh, he's going on a date. And say I was watching this video about narcissists, and they're, usually bisexual. They need everybody's attention. They need everybody's validation and praise and worship. So, and they're very sexual. They have hypersexuality. So they have to sleep around. And when they give you an STD, they blame you for giving them the STD. You're like, no, you did that. So there was a lot of people commenting the same thing. They caught it from them. I'm like, I'm glad I don't sleep with anybody. I don't trust nobody's ass. That's the only reason I'm not sleeping around, because I know the next person that comes around is going to be narcissistic. They're going to want sex right away. They're not going to wear a condom, of course, because it don't feel right. It don't feel right when you don't use one, because you get an STD that way. There's a lot more new ones out there. So. I have been having funky dreams lately again. I think it's just somebody doing witchcraft on me somewhere. Like, I didn't see the person this time, but I got like glimpses of stuff that they're doing now. So it makes sense. I'm under heavy witchcraft all the time. They see my light from a mile away, so they have to snuff it out. That's what narcissists do. See how I'm sitting here by myself? There's a million people. I don't know what happens to a kid with the Vespa. That was no coincidence that they parked it where I would see it. I don't know what they were trying to do. First of all, you should have had it at least chained it to the pole so it wouldn't get stolen. I don't know how it didn't get stolen. People steal things all the time here. But the way he pointed at my house when he went to pick it up, like, what's that about, That's why that was gang stalking. But I don't know, he didn't do nothing. He just parked the Vespa there and then pointed at my house when he went to pick it up. I don't know. I don't know what kind of gang stalking that was. It was lazy. It was lazy ass gang stalking. It's funny because sometimes they do, when they come around the car, they honk the horn loud. Like, so angry. And I'm like, I ain't gonna get your ass on YouTube. All you did was honk the horn. You didn't do no stunts for me. At least back in the day when all the other videos I put on here, they're standing in front of the house drinking coffee, making weird hand gestures in the air. And they're doing exercises. hanging out in the driveway to pee on my garbage pails. You know, he did something. But I pray about it. So. They need to keep themselves away from me. That's the thing too. They're trying to get me to be angry. I know eventually they're gonna do something really bad. So really get me to get angry and have me arrested, because that's what they're planning to do. Well, I don't know what else to tell them, but I'm protected by God 100%. That's why I don't do anything to people. Like, I laugh when they do their routines, but I don't get up in their face and I go, "What the fuck you doing, bitch?" You know, I don't do that shit. I mind my business. I watch my videos on my phone. I just drink my coffee, and that's it. I mean, they come in and out of Dunkin', but they don't do nothing anymore because they can't. It's always full. When I go in there, I bring the crowd. There was one kind of new one. He was walking, in front of Dunkin'. He had a black hoodie on with like wording on it. On his sleeves was red, and in the back was a pyramid with an eyeball on it. So I'm like, oh damn, you are proud of this entire culture, aren't you? And the girl he was with walked back up by herself, and she looked like she was zombified. You know, the girl was talking to her. She really did. She looked like she was a zombie. So it wasn't the death stare. It was just a zombified stare. It was weird. So I don't know. Maybe she was putting herself in a trance, or maybe she was trying to put me in a trance. I have no idea, but I ignored her after that. Once I saw she was looking like that, I turned around and just watched my videos. Not my channel videos. Other videos. After like a minute or two, she walked away. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you ignore them, they walk away. Sometimes they get angry and they walk away. Sometimes they smile at you and laugh and they walk away. Like, okay, you can smile and laugh at me. It's a free country. I don't give a shit. Like, they really think we care about them, you know? I was watching a show last night. The guy, they were firefighters. I can't say the show, but they put out the fire, and somebody from the fire department that used to work there was there and cheated on his wife while the fire was happening. So he's like, "You'll be hearing from my lawyer. You better keep your mouth shut." And then later on, he found his number, started calling him, threatening him and the whole department. He really thought he put his. What happens is when you're at a place that was on fire, you have to write a report. And if you don't give your name, they find your name and they put it in the report. So the guy found out that his name was in the report. And that's when he went to the job and threatened him. I told you not to say it. He didn't say nothing. He even told him at the place, he's like, "I don't give a crap what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing." It's true. Who the hell cares what these people are doing? You know what I mean? Like, they care so much what we're doing all damn day. You know, like, why do we don't care what they're doing. Who cares? And when he went to the guy's office, he said, "So you better stop threatening me. I don't care what you do or who you doing it with." He got right up in his face. He did not know what to say. So sometimes you do have to take action, but not punch them. But you should get in their face if they don't stop. Because they think you're afraid of them. That's the thing. You gotta show them you're not afraid of them. You're not really supposed to threaten them either, because then they can record you saying that and then have you arrested for that. So, you know, with them, they're protected, but we're not, which doesn't make any sense. You know, we're supposed to be the protected ones by the police department. We're not. It's just they're protected because they've done so much stuff and got away with it that they get a plea deal. You know, they tell them, if you help us out, we can have either the whole record expunged or, you know, lowered or something. You know what I mean? They show it in shows all the time. But that's exactly what they're doing. They're telling on themselves in these shows and movies. I'm glad, because, T-guys need to know this information. And at one point there was a show about stalking, like a TV show. It barely lasted a season. But somebody posted a video of the first episode. I was like, damn, the shit that these stalkers, the lengths that the stalkers will go to just to, to have you put away. Or not on Earth anymore, It's sickening, it's sickos. So. This a-hole next door is getting money. He's not hurt, but he's getting compensation. Being hurt, he probably cries on cue. Good, hope we all got stuck to your perps. I love when perps get stuck at the corner. Anyways, even the birds laugh at you here. Oh, you see the bird hurting me laughing. Anyways, that's about it. Perps are gonna get theirs one day. I'm not even joking. What it is, people, even if they're not perps, people think they have a right to just do whatever the hell they want, right? So a lot of celebrities are getting bombarded on stage, right? So one celebrity in particular, he was doing a set. Somebody bum rushed him on the stage. So he wound up slipping on the floor. The celebrity fell, and then the security of the celebrity went backstage and beat the crap out of the guy. The guy was swollen in his face, his arm was like broken. Like, don't mess with people, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the perps don't seem to understand either. The more that they antagonize people, hear screaming? The more they antagonize somebody, the more they're gonna get their ass beat. Somebody's screaming at their parent. They're running away from home. I wonder if that's Druggy Smurf and the wife's child. I don't know how they didn't get their kid taken away. The drug addicts. He sells drugs. He did it in broad daylight with all the children out. It was Passover. All the kids were out playing. Because they can't watch TV at all on the holidays. And they're all playing, and I was out here. Everybody was having a cute time. It was like back in the day when everybody actually left the house, hang out. And car after car was pulling up to their house. This is when the kid was a baby. And he was coming out and giving them the baggies. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Broad daylight with all these people around. But like I said, nobody saw him do it. Because they put spells on the neighborhood. So when they do their stuff, they never get caught. This guy, he might be a perp. Might be a perp or a whack job or both. Probably should have stand over here and stare at me. But, this is what they do. Sometimes they just walk past you just to observe you. And then they type stuff on their phone, too, and they tell the handler. So. Oh, God, is she coming out again? Every time I say out here, she comes out. Let's see. I'm gonna go in a minute anyway because it's cold, but... very weird. I'm surprised they didn't follow me today, especially the one with the bumper stickers. I can't mention them. I was grateful though. It's very strange that they would follow me, Well, like I said, that one older guy that comes out of the neighborhood, he told them about me. I saw him at the bar. It was the weirdest thing though. We would leave in the bar. I was putting my coat on. And then I saw them walk in. So when I saw them walking in to talk to them, and they always wear their fancy clothes, fancy coat, fancy clothes. It was just a weird. Oh, we got a bull's hat. Perps wear bull's hats. That's it's all yeah. It's Baphomet, but it's also the hell's it? Tower of Babel. You know the goat the bull statue. Where certain cultures did sacrifices and sacrificed their children. Molech, that's it. That's what that is. Some people were cute. They're like, you took the picture of that, and you turn upside down. It was Daffy Duck, which was true. Somebody did it, and then somebody just did something about it, where they showed you like the thing on his forehead is the lines on the forehead is something. I can't think of the name of it, but it's something, to that effect. The culture, like satanic stuff, and the eyes itself. On one side it makes 2 6s, the other side it makes another 6. So that's why it's red too, because red and black are the perp colors, it's Satan's colors. So I'm just trying to warn you, everything that has the label is that. So. Oh, they're nuts, those guys, those types of men. I'm not even gonna say what they do. It was a show about it too, but I guess it's way worse than that shows. They don't show everything. That's why I don't know how they're not chosen, because God sees everything everybody does in secret, especially. So, well, yeah, perps, when they come around, they wear those colors. So from that night we went to the bar. I didn't see this same guy. I didn't see them the first time we went. It was only after the third time we went there. And it was Tuesday, and Taco Tuesday. It was a whole bunch of us. And we ate tacos and we had drinks. It was a nice time. We waited because the DJ came on. And we had a nice time. Everybody singing along to the songs. The people in the back were just smoking their hookah. After a while, they actually just go to the back. You can get it at your table. And we're like, ugh, go to the back, I think I said something like that out loud once. And they did. Because the whole back room was just for that. I don't want to smell that shit while I'm having a good time singing. I don't want to breathe that in. That's this kid, drunky Smurf. Beep. That's all they would do. Blow out your ass. Anyway, too many cars come by right now. So, so from that time, so all those were handlers, Masonic handlers, both of them. But that's how you get restaurants open. Because it was a bar and restaurant. So, nobody knows about that kind of stuff, so I don't tell them. They won't believe me anyway. After a while, I saw the people working, they were wearing the symbols, and the people came in wearing the symbols, so they were all, that's part of how they show us that they're part of the club. They wear clothes with those symbols on. I'm trying to tell you. Then I watched Skull on YouTube, SCOAN, and they showed them, with the stuff that I've been talking about, and the beads and the coins and the jewelry itself and all the stuff that they do, because they practice it in all the other countries like that. That's their ancestry. They don't know it's not of God. You're not gonna get into heaven doing that stuff. You're actually going straight to hell. no stops anywhere else. No purgatory, nothing. Just straight to hell. And you basically, when you do witchcraft, that's satanic. That's why every time every time I buy something, I have to make sure it doesn't have symbols on it. You know what I mean? Like there's a company, and it says something on it, and then it makes it they're making fun of Bible verses basically. And of course, my sister had one. And it's you say something, and then it has a fake Bible verse number on it, and I'm like, damn, you don't even know you're wearing a satanic shirt right there. You know what I mean? Even just a regular pyramid on something, that's satanic. That's their symbol. You should not be wearing that. And they laugh at us. When you buy something like that, they laugh. Because they know what it means. Anyway. That's what you're going to watch me buy. You're going to watch me later, drink, eat. It's annoying.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? You gotta pray over your food. I'm trying to learn how to do that. Sometimes I forget, and then by the dinner time I'm big bowl of food. But today, just a little something.